Hey guys, and welcome to Magic and Gaming Gurus. And I'm joined as always by my co-host, my partner in crime, the sketchy one, Tash.
Hello.
And I am May to December, Malcolm, the hunk of YouTube, the greatest gamer to ever live. And
Yeah,
I'm
right.
going to start off as usual. Yeah, right. All right. Well, okay. Well, I guess we'll have to see when I become #1 in the world. Which is going to take me fucking years. All right. Do you know the number one
No
person?
life.
Did you know the #1 person in the world has 999 plats?
That's just depressing.
All right. I can barely get 20 a year.
I know.
All right. Oh, I think I've got about 6 so far this year. But
Yeah.
you must not be able to go out at all.
It must have no life whatsoever, just constantly sat there at the computer.
Imagine how annoying that. Imagine how much time of your life you'd waste doing that.
You must get like his mother probably gives food to it, like just intravenous fucking needle food. You know?
It's probably like Old Boy, you know, from where it's locked away. It's probably like
Yeah.
that, locked in a room. You've got to play, and if you get plats, you get bonus food.
Probably doesn't know what sunlight looks like.
Probably. I just was like, and every game apparently. I watched the guys review about how you should, do it, and it said get every game you can. Get Japanese games. Because Japanese games only take about 2 hours, some of them, to play. But you can't read them in Japanese. Get an English guide. Why would I want an English guide from? You know. So I've got a question for you because this has happened recently.
Yeah.
And it's to do with games. It's to do with Fallout 4.
Right.
Right? Now, we know you've completed the game, played it, and you were mixed on it, right?
Yeah.
Now, the DLC was coming out. I don't know if you heard about the Season Pass. Did you hear about it?
I heard about it, but I didn't really pay much attention.
Okay, so the Season Pass version was, I think, $30.
Right. Yeah.
And you
Yeah.
were supposed to get about $40 worth of content.
Yeah.
And it sounded awesome because I got mine on release with the game, and it cost me about $20 because if you bought the game, you got $5 off.
Yeah.
Then I had another $5 credit, so I took that off.
Yeah.
They worked out $20 for me, which I thought was a bargain. Now they're raising it to £40 in the UK.
No way. That's the same price as the game.
And $50 over here to people that haven't bought it already. No, they gave them a week to pick it up for $29.99 because they've decided to put more stuff on their season pass, like bigger DLC.
Yeah.
But I watched a video last night from a guy playing. I think his name was Matt or something, and he was talking about it, and he said that on the original Twitter thing, they actually posted and showed it. We will not be raising the price of the season pass, no matter how much DLC we put in there, because we want to give our loyal fans as much DLC as we can. So my question to you is, what is your fault if it goes from $29.99 to $40 to $50 or whatever it is in England to $39.99?
But this is the problem with season passes, and because you can pay out like with Arkham Knight, it was like £50 for the season pass. And it's been the same with like Call of Duty and stuff like FIFA and stuff like that. And the problem is you pay that much, and we've seen it happen with like Far Cry 4 and that. There's next to very little DLC that comes out. You can pay a lot of money for that. It's a gamble. That's the thing. You can put that money down, and then if the developers do not make all the DLC that you're expecting, you lose money. But then at the same time, you could not pay that money, and then the stuff comes out, and you end up buying it. But regardless, I think it's really out of order though to do that. Where I think to have a set price, and then the developers who clearly gone, oh, you know what, we can do some more.
So, yeah, we're in the chat.
Oh yeah, today's chat. Sorry.
What were you saying? You're home.
Yeah.
All right, welcome home. We're gonna carry on. Sorry about that.
That's all right. Just I think it's silly to then the developers, Bethesda suddenly turn around and go, oh, actually, we've got some extra costumes. We want to fix the building problems. You know, the extra settlements. I don't necessarily think that. I don't think that's a fair reason to raise the price, because or drop the price. You know, there's people that have paid out day one and got that, and then you know, either way, I don't think.
Well, I feel like
I feel that it's extortionately priced anyway.
I feel people are being punished because they got to pay $20 more from I think tomorrow.
Yeah.
And you know, in one way, it's brilliant for me because I got it before then.
You're laughing, yeah.
Yeah, but come on, I mean, one of the DLCs alone costs $24 if you ain't got a season pass.
Yeah.
Right, and you're like, really? That's fucking horrendous. Right? I mean, to me, DLC should be free.
Yeah.
You know, because technically it's a part of the game you bought.
Yeah. Exactly.
I mean, I bought
especially
Batman
with the price that we pay for games now.
Yeah, I mean, I bought Batman Arkham Knight for what? $40 with the season pass online. Yeah. Most of the stuff in it, I can't stand. Like the AR challenges, I hate them because one, I have to drive about, which I'm really bad at.
Yeah.
And two, I have to sneak up behind people and break records and stuff. Why couldn't they just all be missions?
Yeah.
You know, I hate when they put these changes. Like, apparently, there's a survival mode they're putting into Fallout 4, where you have to go against hordes and hordes of enemies until you get to a certain number.
Oh my god!
Right? And there's a Deathclaw fight mode, so you can tame a Deathclaw and then have it fight for you.
Oh my god!
Right. Oh, and your favourite one, building more settlements.
Yay!
So
yes, I so have to buy that £50 season pass just to do that.
I was like, oh, Tash gonna jump at this because she loves doing settlements.
Oh god.
So you know, it made me realise I've got to get back to Fallout, especially by March, because I've got to finish the game by March so that I can get the DLC that comes out in May, so that I can play the Harbour thing. I think it's called something Harbour.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, the DLC thing annoyed me because I was like, you know what, the guy's got a point. You know?
Yeah.
Raising it up's a bit, but to be honest with you, at the same time, as long as I've got it for what it was, I don't really mind.
No, exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
On a thingy, I will say this, I said it before, but I'll say it, you know, while we're in the chat. I played Among the Sleep.
Yes.
Which is a game that I remember you bought.
Yes.
And I watched you play it a little bit, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. I should have played it.
And
it was fucking creepy.
and we got freaked out.
Yeah.
By a talking bear. Right. Which, to be honest with you, after finishing the game, it actually made more sense.
Yeah. I've not finished it yet, so
don't worry, I won't spoil it for you.
Yeah.
But there's a bit at the end where it's a prologue bit. So when you finish the game, make sure you go down to the prologue and the chapter selection.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah. Because I'd got all the collectibles, so I was like, what are these 10 missing for?
Yeah.
So I had a look on a guide thing to say, you know, like that, and he said after you complete the game, there's another bit. I was like, oh. Which is really, really strange. It's got to do with snow coming through the windows, and these toys going, help me, I'm cold. I was like,
yeah.
Okay. But by the time I finished the game, I was like, this weren't worth 800 grand.
No, yeah.
Because they have all the backers on it. And I looked at it and said they got like $870,000 for it. And I was like, really? This game is 1 hour long?
To be fair, though, the graphics are much better than some of the other indie games coming out. So
Sure, I would rather more indie games look like that.
Yeah.
So I did that, and I thought it was all right, but an hour. I paid $7 for it, and it took me an hour, and that was looking around for drawings as well.
Yeah.
Right. Then I finished Lego Batman 3.
Yes. Yeah.
in case people don't realise, I thought Lego games were shit.
Yeah.
And they still do, to a big degree, in the fact that they're very basic. You know, there should be more to them. So far, in the last week, I've picked up 800 gold bricks. Right? And you know what? I feel addicted to it. You know, I keep when I was playing Lego.
You go round going, gold brick. Where's the gold brick? Where's the?
Well, when I did Marvel Superheroes, I had a gold brick missing and I had a character missing. Right? I was like, where the fuck are they? I've unlocked everything. I've done everything. Right? Turns out, but one was in the sky, hidden. Right? You had to fly by.
Why
and
not?
The other one, right, was in the sky as well. And I was like, what?
Mario clouds, you know.
That's what it was like, right? And I'm like, really? And then I didn't get a trophy. And I was like, no, not again, right? Where it glitched on me at 99.9%.
Yeah.
All right. So to beat that, you have to play a level again, and then you get 1%. How weird's that? So I did that, and I enjoyed Marvel Superheroes, but obviously I didn't enjoy it as much because I'd completed the game in February.
Right, yeah.
So the funny part is I started it in February last year and finished it in February this year. At the exact same date that I started. So that was nice. My PSN level is now at 23 with 99%, so I'm nearly 24.
Yeah,
I'm right on the edge of it. And I'm playing Lego Avengers now, which I'm actually enjoying. But I'm like, because after I do that one, I have to do the Lego Jurassic World one.
Right, yeah.
But I'm very conflicted. Ashley had this confliction as well. He said, do I keep the game and wait for the DLCs?
Yeah.
Or do I get rid of the game and then get again when the DLCs come out? Right?
Yeah.
All together. And I'm a little bit the same way because in my view, the game is worth $40 to sell.
Yeah, right.
So why don't I beat the game, sell it, maybe we'll get a newer game with it, like let's say Division, right?
Yeah.
And then when all the DLCs come out, because they'll come out monthly, and there's 5 or 6 of them, once they've all come out, just pick up the game cheap again.
Exactly.
You know, do it or rent it or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
My Far Cry 4 disc didn't work.
Oh, did it not?
No, I put it in the machine, it went, cannot read the disc. And I was like, so we're getting a replacement.
So you get, yeah.
So that was a bit annoying. Tomorrow's an interesting day because me and Donna are both going out.
All right.
And I'm going to be picking up Creed.
Yeah.
And Legend.
Yeah.
So I can talk about bowling pins all the time. So when you see me on a Wednesday, I'll be talking in that East End gangster style, you know. Got a bowling pin.
Yeah.
So what about you? What's been going on?
I've had a really rough week. But I had Comic-Con and so I went to that on Saturday. That was exhausting. Met great people, had good chats with people, and actually went round the stalls and bought shit. So
hey.
So and it literally is shit that I bought, but
well, hey, it made you feel bad.
I got the happiest looking ever Pikachu.
Oh, nice.
Look how tiny he is.
It's tiny. It's nice, huh?
It's nice. Oh shit. He stands up quite well. It's a nice design. So
It's quite well done, actually.
yeah, it's only £1.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Thing. And I lucked out. I got to a comic book. Every comic book store I went past, I asked if they had backing boards, and they were like, "Oh, there's a guy downstairs," because it was on 2 levels.
Yeah.
And I found a guy, and he was selling them for 10p. So I got £2 worth.
Oh wow! Are they in the sleeves as well?
And they come with the bags.
Oh, that's awesome.
So they got nice poncy bags as well.
That's nice because over here they charge you for the bags and the balls.
Yeah. So I got 20. I could have got more, but I didn't want to overdo it, and also I didn't have many pennies on me, so
You should have said to him, I'll have 1,000, please, and then
he had this whole bundle, and I was just like, I won't.
you should have said, I'll have 1,000, please, and go, can you count them individually for me so I know that you're not tricking me?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
He does, you know what, you say that, but he kind of was doing that. He was like 10, 20, 30, and I'm like, oh my god.
The thing is, my view would be I'd have a lot that are separate, and I'd put some like with tape around them.
Yeah.
You know, not like rubber band or something. No, something that said, okay, there's 10 there.
Yeah, is that
So
what you do? Yeah.
So I could just go 10, 20, there we go.
Yeah.
You know? And then have
I'm
the
not going to
separate ones.
complain because nobody else had them. So
Well, you
I've got £2 for 20 boards and bags. I'm not complaining.
Well,
so.
you're quite lucky because every time you go to Comic-Con now, you seem to get backing bolts.
Yeah, I know. I wish I'd bought more, to be honest, but you know, I didn't want to. But I did. I went retro. I bought a PS2 game.
Oh shit!
Gun.
Oh, I remember that game. That was fun.
I've never played it. When it came out, I heard it was really good, but really short. And at the time, it was really expensive still.
Yeah.
So I never picked it up. But I managed to get this for £2. So
That's not bad. Well, you'll enjoy it. It's a really action-packed game.
yeah, like I said, I have heard it's good. And then I went for something shit.
Oh.
Bionic Commando. On
Oh,
PS3.
nice. I've heard of it.
£2.50.
I've heard of it. I haven't played it, but I've heard of it.
Yeah.
Does it sound the back where it has trophies?
I don't think so.
It might not have.
I can't see anything. They might have added them. They might not have. It's a Capcom game, so I don't know.
Oh. Hello to you both from Chantel and Donna. Hello, guys.
Hi, guys. Hi.
How are you guys doing today?
And I got this.
Cherry Coke.
Aha. It's more than meets the eye.
Oh, look at that. That's pretty cool. I like that. That's nice.
I got one of these when I was a kid. They did them. I had one when I had a wimpy party.
Yeah.
And I got one, but I lost. No, you can't have it. But I lost it. So for years, I've been after another one. But all the ones on eBay I would find, they'd be all yellowed and or the tab would be broken.
Oh.
And this was in one of the stalls, and it's still white and the tab's still intact, and yeah.
That's incredible.
So I picked that up. I was
What?
like, dibs.
What is a wimpy pie?
A wimpy pie.
Yeah, that's
You
what
know
you said.
the fast food company Wimpy.
I thought you meant the guy from Popeye.
No.
So basically, well, they like McDonald's pies, but
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, exactly. Like McDonald's parties, but at Wimpy.
oh, one where also was the contact.
Exhausting. I got this,
Oh, nice.
but the best bit about him,
Oh, nice.
he doesn't shut up. So. And it's weighted, so he like it's like a Weeble kind of thing.
Oh, nice.
Shut up. He will shut up. I found this awesome thing. A cuddly Serenity. A plush Serenity.
Okay. I guess that's a bit like that flying chip-eyed, like the one I got from No Block.
Oh, right, yeah. They had a jumbo one, but it was like £45. But it had like the pods that came out. They were like on strings that came out, and it was quite big, but I couldn't afford it, so I just got the mini one.
Chantel, Tash, I need your top right now.
Did you see my little Pikachu?
You know what? It always amazes me with that top because I've got the same one, right?
Yeah.
It always amazes me how many people love that top. I look at it and I'm like, it's so basic, right?
Yeah.
But people are always like, I love your shirt, man. Like, I'll be across the road, so goes, hey, yo. And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, I love your shirt. It's awesome. And I'm like,
I had somebody today just randomly go, oh, I love that shirt. I'm like, okay.
I was in GameStop like a couple of weeks ago, and a guy tapped me on the shoulder and went, love the shirt, man. And I was like, but I'm like, whatever, because I always say, done that. What's so good about it? I mean, I understand when people like it and have the reasons for it. But I look at it, I just go, hey, it's just a shirt,
Yeah, exactly. And I got a Fraggle. So.
Hey!
So.
Nice.
That's all I got. So it was nice to go around the stalls. And Claire Higgins out of Hellraiser was really cool.
Oh, did you hear about the new one? Hellraiser Judgment coming out?
No.
Yeah, there's a new one coming. It's actually in production right now, apparently.
Yeah. That's really bad. Are they like, is it a remake of like Hellraiser? Or?
Apparently it's a sequel.
Oh, God. Because, the other sequels were so awesome.
But it's going to have a different Pinhead in it, so.
Oh, no, Doug Bradley.
No.
That sucks.
Apparently he won't do it because apparently, according to reports, he won't do it because they won't let him look at the script before signing.
Oh.
And I'm guessing because he'd done Pinhead for so long, he wanted to have his own say in what the character would do and say.
Yeah.
I hope they get the Pinhead from Revelations because it was awesome. Because he'd stand there going like this. Yes, I need to do this. And he looked like he was.
Shit.
Yeah, that's what he looked like all the time. And I like that. I thought he was the better one, to be honest, because it was like, I need to take a dump. I'm going to get your skin first. It was like brilliant. I love it.
Oh, dear.
Actually, my reviews, because I reviewed all of them, didn't I?
Yeah, you were, yeah.
I think Revelations was my third favourite after 1 and 2.
Claire Higgins was saying she didn't like them beyond 2. But...
to be honest with you, I think after number 2, I think they kind of ruined it. I mean, I didn't mind Inferno.
Yeah.
And I didn't mind one of the others, but Bloodlines, I still have nightmares about that film.
3 was stupid.
Number 3 with the CD shooting
It was it was just how Pinhead randomly made these Cenobites. I was just like, how?
Well, I just didn't like a one-shot CDs. Like, like, they've lost their path, And Bloodlines is where Hellraiser's in space, from what I remember, and it just keeps going over different time frames with the same people, being different relatives, and I'm just like, nah, I hated it. I thought it was absolutely dreadful. I traded it in, and the woman said to me, "Oh, is it good?" I went, "No, burn it." And somebody's selling it because it's worth a few dollars. I was on a dumped it and buried it in the garden, never to be seen again. Awful.
Well, I am. Yeah, I know. Go away. I am platinumed for Rainbow Six Siege finally.
Hey.
And poor Malcolm had to listen to me scream as I got the fucking Meatwall trophy.
Yeah, my eardrum went.
I'm still in shock about that because that was ridiculous. That was pure luck. But I traded in the game. My first ever trade-in.
Oh, well, it's Rainbow Six. You traded in Rainbow Six.
Yeah.
because you were so excited to get rid of it.
Just I'm done with this fucker.
You know,
No, you know what? Considering how dead it was and how difficult it was to get in, like even terrorist hunt, I was like, yeah, there's no point keeping this game.
and that's after 4 months of it being out.
Exactly. So I took it to game, and they were like, "Oh, we'll give you £14." So I checked out at CEX. They were like, "Oh, £16 cash or 23 in store."
That's a big difference.
Yeah, or 23 in store credit. So I went back to game and I said, "Well, CEX are offering me this," and they were like, "Well, we'll best it by £1." So they gave me 24 in store credit.
And what did
So
you get?
I got some games. So I was gonna get Far Cry Primal, like put it towards that.
Yeah.
But they were charging So they were charging £50 for standard edition, or £55 for the special edition. So I said, "Well, what?" I said, "Is the special edition like season pass?" And they're like, "No, it's got like the mammoth mission and something." I think the stuff you got with the pre-order.
Over here, what we got for pre-order was that.
Yeah, so they wanted to charge an extra £5 for that, and I was like, I knew I wasn't going to pay 50 quid for that game because I know I can get it for 40 quid, So I was like, yeah, no, that's not. So I went looking through the PS3 games instead.
Ooh.
I got. Should I do you?
Go on.
So, Fear.
Oh, nice.
Fear. Fear 2.
Oh, nice.
Borderlands.
Oh, nice. We can co-op that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Borderlands 2.
Oh, nice.
Red Faction Gorilla, which was £1.99. So.
Nice.
Dark Souls.
Oh, that'd be interesting to see what you think of that.
Yeah, and Dark Souls 2.
Oh, nice.
So, and like there was 3 for 2s in there as well, but for the most part they were all like £2.99, £3.99.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad prices.
Yeah. So
did you get Dark Souls 2 on the PS3 because it was cheaper than getting it in the PS4 in the future?
I just wanted to. Yeah, I could have waited for it. Yeah, I could have waited for the PS4.
Because Borderlands 2 and the pre-sequel we can get on the PS4 as well.
I know, but I mean, especially Borderlands. Borderlands was only £2.99, so
it's not bad. Got some good games there.
And like I say, they were like 3 for 2. So
well, that works out better.
Unfortunately, they put the £1.99 one through, so that got free. So it's just like, oh crap! I hate that when they put them through, and you're like, can you keep the cheapest one separate so that I get?
Well, what I used to do, so I used to just go in, I'd pick up 3 the same, and then I'd go up and I'd go, oh, you know what? I need to get these others, and I'd pick them up as well, and so I do it that way.
Yeah.
Over here, GameStop don't best CX. They don't give you that extra credit.
Yeah.
If I go into GameStop, they go, we'll give you $5 for a game you get 20 for in CEX.
Yeah.
And you go, oh, they give me 20. They go, well, we can't beat it, sorry. And you're like, how do people trade in there when they've got them next door to them?
Yeah.
It amazes me. But what are one of those games you think you'll play first?
I don't know. Dead Rising 2 is driving me mad at the moment. So I might check out Red Faction Gorilla, to be honest, because I've always wanted to play the Red Faction games.
I've got, I think it's Armageddon.
Right, yeah.
I think that's the one. It's right there. Let's have a look. Red Faction. Yeah, Armageddon. That's the one I've got. I remember playing the ones, was it on the PS2?
Right, yeah.
And I remember thinking they were all right.
Yeah.
But I didn't think they were anything special. But then, to be honest with you, I can't really remember.
No, exactly.
It could be epic. So
It might not be, but you know what? I wasn't when I played the demo of Borderlands. I wasn't a big fan of it, so I really want to give it a chance. And the fact it was so cheap, they're like, "Oh, you're going for it looks like you're going for sequels." I'm like, I just wanted it while they were doing them cheap. It was just like I might as well just pick them up, you know.
well, I'm going. I got Borderlands. My Borderlands edition's the Game of the Year edition because there's like 4 DLCs.
Yeah.
So it might be interesting. You might want to play them after you've played the whole game.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Because I luckily the PS4 version of Pre-Sequel has all the DLCs with it as well. So I'm just waiting until I'm in the mood to play because I know they're going to be long games.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, here's something that will make you laugh. So I was trying to get the 72,000 on zombie kills on Dead Rising 2, weren't I?
Yeah.
So I was working my little heart out, and the game finished when I was 2,000 short.
I told you, didn't I? I told you that happened.
That's not funny. That was 6.5 hours of my life that I will never get back. Even worse is I've got to waste another 6.5 to do it all over again.
Trust me, I'm laughing because it happens to me all the time with things.
So I'm up to 44,000, I think.
And how long you got left in the game?
I don't know. I should have long enough. I've been really going at it. So
imagine all that repetitiveness, though, over and over and over
yes.
and over. And
I've played this game so many times now. Seriously.
You must really, really love it to be able to do that.
I'm so like I'm having such a shit week. I thought I'll just torture myself some more. Just
And once you're done, you'll be happy with it, you know.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no. I know I won't get it platted though because of the fucking multiplayer bit. But
oh, the TIR.
Mm.
Hey, we know how to do it. We just got to do it.
Yeah, but I can't get it on PlayStation now, so
Gonna have to create an American account then, aren't you?
don't know how to do that. So.
Go on the American website and create one. That's how you do it. It's as simple as that. Well, I'm guessing it is. I made mine through the PlayStation over here.
Right, yeah.
I remember I made my account. I never ever would have thought, but I could have used my English account as well. You know, to buy stuff in England.
Yeah.
I'm hoping it's the same when I'm in England because I can use my American one.
But you can use your American. Yeah.
Because if I can, I've got so many games on it. I can just buy them and get like a game that's over there for like 50 quid. It might go and sell it for 10, so I can get.
Yeah.
But who knows? It might not happen. I have to find out. But yeah, I'm trying to complete all the games I've got now. Tomorrow we're picking up. I think I never said the name right. Akine's Gun or something. You know that Hitman clone.
Oh right, yeah.
We're picking that up tomorrow, and probably Trolls Fusion and Gravity Rush. Donna saw in Game with Pullman.
Yeah.
What are you gonna say?
No, I've heard that Gravity Rush is good.
Yeah, she saw Gravity Rush and she saw Trolls Fusion. Was like, we have to own those games.
Oh, Trolls Fusion is a laugh. Yeah.
So she wants to pick them up tomorrow, and Akine's Gun because that comes out. And I said to her, let's give Far Cry Primal a break doing the short games because I know something like Akine's Gun is going to be short.
Yeah.
I said, let's do that. Then what I can do is I can plat that, trade that in, and then we can go back to Far Cry Primal. Yeah. Then on the 8th, we've got the Division.
Yes. Yeah.
And then the 11th, I've got Hitman.
All right. Yeah.
And then a big break before April when it comes out. The game of the year will be Uncharted 4.
Uncharted.
We're going to pre-order a couple of games tomorrow as well.
Oh, really? What you want pre-order?
We're going to pre-order Lego Star Wars. Do you know what? I've been looking at that Lego Dimensions going, should I buy it? Should I not? Should I buy it? Should I not? And do you know what? no, nothing against Donna because I've seen she's playing it.
Yeah.
But when I first saw it, I went, this is money-making garbage. When I first saw it, right?
Mm.
But ever since I've got into the Lego games more, I'm like, I have to buy this game. I have to play this game. I have to make it where every Lego game I can play it on my system. Right?
Yeah.
Donna said, you've got Lego Rock Band on your thing. And I went, yeah, but I can't play it. And she went, why? Well, because you need to have 4 players, right? You need to have 4 players in the same room as you, playing on a guitar, singing, and thinking, I hate it when they do that. Well,
Yeah,
I said,
I hate that. Yeah.
I said, otherwise I'd play it.
Yeah.
You know, I said, if you could just press buttons on controllers, I'd just buy 4 controllers and get her to press the buttons. And
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, I was looking at the dimensions, and I'm really interested in like the Doctor Who level pack and that.
Yeah.
But they want like $30 for them.
Yeah. The thing is you have to get the base pack, which is like $80 or whatever, and then like you say, you have to pay $30 for each pack.
You know, so I'm a little bit like, eh. The thing is, the question is, are they long enough?
No, I don't know because I didn't get to play the Portal one all the way through, but they seem to be a decent length. I'm not sure. I just didn't like that whole moving the pieces around. I mean, Donna was doing it, and I know if I was doing it, I'd get all flustered, you know, kind of thing.
Well, I kind of like it came up. It's like 7 people in the game at the same time.
Yeah.
I heard there's a cool trick, but if you use Owen, you know, like Chris Pratt, and you use Emmett, put them together, they apparently say funny things to each other.
Oh, really?
In the game, yeah. I mean, the Simpsons world, the Ghostbusters level, and that they all interest me.
Yeah. Yeah,
like,
they're all interesting packs, but they're just a lot of money to get them.
And they're on sale now at the minute. The game itself is $64, right?
Oh, really?
And then level packs are $20 each. So I'm like, should I pick up 2 and get the thing and send it and just hide it from Donna so she doesn't know? No. Shouldn't I? Am I going to look at it when it comes and go, why did I pay for this garbage? I don't know. You know, because you play with the controller, you just had to put them on the thing, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, Emmett and who? Owen. Owen being the character from Jurassic World, the one Chris Pratt plays.
Oh, the one, yeah.
If you put them in the same thing together, if you don't know this, it's crazy because it means I didn't play the game and I'm no. Right? You put them in the same thing.
Know who Owen is. Yeah.
They talk together. Apparently, say funny lines.
That's.
You know, apparently on the Doctor Who one, you can change the Doctor 12 times to all the different Doctors.
Yeah, Donna did a video of it, and apparently the TARDIS changed, she says.
Well, that's pretty awesome. I don't like the upgrading thing, you know, where you can just upgrade the, cars and stuff. I ain't got no interest in the cars and that.
Yeah.
But apparently, I don't know if this is true, and hopefully Donna can answer this for me. Apparently, there's throughout the game, the standard game,
yeah,
there's different boxes that can only be opened by characters you buy in the level packs and stuff. Now, if that's true, that is a bit of a piss take.
Yeah, I got the impression from what I only played the start a bit, which went on for like an hour. And I think Donna mentioned there were bits that you could only do with certain characters, but she had the characters that did it. So
what's this? We is trying this now. Yes, you can. It's so cool. There we go. Sup? Hey, Alex.
Oh, I didn't know you had the Jurassic World set, Donna. So, that's cool.
So, how you doing, Alex? So yeah, I kind of I don't
You're
like
tempted.
I'm
you're
tempted.
Like, you're getting sucked into it. Just.
But I'm one of those people. But I'm like, if all the level packs out, I need to own them all.
Yeah.
You know, so I might just buy them online and go. Oh, look what I might just say, look what my dad got me. Oh, it's so good. You know, so your dad spent all this on you. Yeah. You know, I want to finish the Lego Movie game, and I want to finish the other ones first.
When I was in game, I was looking, and they had like the whole like Lego section, and I was looking, and they had some of like like Batman 2 and the Lego Movie and that, and I was looking, but the prices on them, how we can go from one game $2.99 and then the Lego games were like $15.99 pre-owned. It was just like, yeah, no, I'm not buying that.
Well, majority of mine I bought on digital sale. I bought Lego Movie Game, Hobbit, and Batman 3, all
Yeah.
for $8 each. Right?
Yeah.
Which to me was a bargain.
Cool.
I bought Pirates of the Caribbean for $17 recently, which I don't think is that much of a bargain. But Donna was like, you have to buy it because she wants to play it. Avengers, I bought brand new when it came out from trading 2 other games. Lego Marvel Superheroes I bought in GameStop for $16.
Right, yeah.
And I don't mind those prices, but I feel like considering they're aimed at kids as well, they should be a little bit cheaper.
Yeah.
Exactly. I think they should be
Yeah,
about
because that's the thing. The kids are getting money out,
Well, when I was a kid, I didn't have the pocket money for games like that. I mean, I did, but to be honest, I never did have a pocket. My mum would buy me anything I wanted, practically. So I don't know what I'm saying. I'd go on a show, and go, I want that now, Mum.
Yeah.
I want that. She buy it.
Yeah.
I remember being kids, and I remember wanting, I think it was PlayStation 1 games. And I would cry and stomp my feet and go, give me more games. And she would go, no. And then by the end of the day, I'd have like 10 games.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't that bad of a kid. I just cried about it, fucking kids. I think myself back then, I'm like, what a crybaby. And then at the same time, I think about it, I'm like, oh, I was a kid.
Yeah, exactly. Excuse, yeah.
And then yesterday, me and Donna were out, and I said, do I want that game? She said, no. And I started crying. I was like, give me the game. No.
It's like your childhood all over again.
Good, thanks, Mel. What you been up to? I've been playing Lego games, Alex. I've been playing Lego games, the most hardest games in all the world. And
of course, you had your wrestle event on Friday. How was that?
It was very disappointing.
Oh, really?
The main event match between Jay Lethal, Adam Cole, and Kyle O'Reilly only lasted 12 minutes.
And
I said, and I said to Don,
you paid like $40, didn't you? For this
I paid $37. I paid $37 to watch it live for that one match. It lasted 12 minutes.
Yeah.
All right, so that's about what, $2 a minute.
Yeah.
All right, and to be honest with you, I missed the old Ring of Honor match where they were like 40 minutes.
Yeah.
But to be fair, I wanted to watch the anniversary show because it was the anniversary, and I'll probably watch Supercard of Honor and Glory by Honor and Death Before Dishonor when they're live because they're the main ones.
Yeah.
So I'll probably watch them because but it wasn't the best event. I won't recommend it. I don't know why I even bother. I'll buy them on DVD anyway. I might as well just wait and buy them.
Just wait for them to.
I'll wait for the sale.
To chat about them. That's all it is.
I do. I mean, I could just download them the next day and watch them, but there's nothing like watching something live,
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's that's your passion, so it's nice to get to watch it live. So
next month, WrestleMania.
Oh dear.
And that's when you.
Really?
Yeah, and it come quick.
Yeah.
WrestleMania is always the best time of the year for me, not because of the wrestling, but because Donna says to me, "What would you like to eat while you're watching?" She cooks me sliders, she cooks me ice cream, gives me everything I want.
There, like everything around you, just like...
Yeah. I get total peace and everything. Get nice relaxation. But this year's apparently going to be really special because apparently Ashley is going to watch it live with me on the mic.
Yeah.
But he's not talking to me, is he? He's not talking to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
In case he watches this, I want to say this. He's not talking to me. He's put me on ignore.
He's hanging on his best. He's hanging out with his best buddy, Jeff.
Yeah, maybe. He's not talking to me because I didn't answer him back on the message. All right. When I was talking to my mum on the phone. So, hopefully.
I have no phone access of any type at the moment. So.
What, is your phone line gone?
Okay, so the home phone I've not had for some time because of the cable being bit through. So I've had just my mobile.
Hold on. What was the cable bit through by?
a Daegu. A loose Daegu. So yeah, but my mobile's been shit since I got it, basically, and I keep going back and complaining, and they're just like, oh, reboot it, blah, blah, blah. So it's not been responding on anything lately. So I was like, this is ridiculous, I can't use it. So I took it down the shop, and they shit. They were like, right, we'll send it off. And of course, I'm an idiot. I forgot to get my pictures from Comic-Con off it before giving it in.
Oh.
So I didn't have many, but there were a couple of nice ones that I got, including a crew member who was had a picture with me. So
And they'll probably end up wiped.
yeah, exactly. No, they will totally end up wiped. So I'm really gutted about that. But I had to take it in because it was so. They were like, "Oh, here's your SIM card." So I put it in my old phone, and I'm like, "Okay." Except then it kept going. What was it? Not. It couldn't. It didn't detect the SIM card.
Yeah.
So I took it down. I went all the way back into town, and they're like, "Oh, it must be. It's not sitting right in the thing. Oh, we haven't got a spare phone to give you. This that, and the other." So it's just like, So.
Hi, Ashley. Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
No way.
Ashley just came in the chat. But no. But yeah, that's crazy, isn't it? I mean, you should. I mean, you'd think you would have a phone line. So why don't you get people to come in, change the phone line for you?
Oh, hang on. I lost my earphone.
I'll quit this point while I say loads of shit. Really? So yeah, that's exactly what I think about everybody. No. What I said was, why don't you just get the phone line changed from the wire? But it was better for.
Oh, I bought a new phone today, but you have to wait for it to charge for 24 hours.
Oh, okay. Ashley says, cool t-shirt, by the way.
Thank you.
And he says, how are you both? I'm good, thanks. How about you?
Fucking miserable. But I'm talking to Malcolm, so it makes it better, I guess.
Oh, that's nice to hear.
And the dog doesn't like it.
Do you know what was weird? I said something to Donna the other day. She was complaining about politics. And she was complaining about, what might happen.
Oh, yeah.
All right. She was a bit scared, And I said to her, look, I'm going to tell you the same thing I told the Queen Mother when I was in her private quarters. There's no point making a big deal out of it or saying anything because it's not going to change what's going to happen. All right. And Donna looked at me and went, because it sounded really, really bad. Yeah. But it was supposed to be a joke. By the time after I listened to it, I was like, fucking hell, that does sound really creepy. But I had to repeat it because it was so special. It was so funny. He goes, oh, and nothing. It was just great to see you in the chat. That was all because I said, but we had a problem yesterday. So yeah,
Well, that's the thing, because of course there was the finale of the X-Files last week, wasn't there? She took it very seriously, kind of thing.
Because you were shocked by it, weren't you? You were shocked by what she was like. She was very
she gets very like it's real kind of thing, about the government and stuff like that,
Yeah, she gets very wrapped up in it and very affected by it.
Yeah.
And I think it's because she's getting to that age where they get more paranoid and more scared, and because she's very, I guess, on the edge at times, because she doesn't. It's hard to explain. Donna knows what's happening, but at the same time, I think she worries about what could happen because she's not young anymore, so she feels like
she's seen so much shit happen.
You've got to remember, she probably saw all this other stuff in her life, and she was a nurse as well, and then a carer, and all that stuff can really mess with your head anyway. The things you say. So it's probably to do with all that as well. But
hold up, shit.
Ashley says, "Well done, Tash, on winning last weekend."
Oh, thank you. What the fucking Empire Death March going on between my legs.
But hold on, mate. Between your legs.
I put it down under the
Did
table.
you say the death march between your legs?
Why don't leave it alone? Wait, there's no off-on switch on this fucking thing. Seriously.
And today, live on Moo Magic Game Gurus, we watch Tash get off to a musical toy.
Oh no.
Milk for the next King of England. That'd be awesome. I'd love to be the King of England. Cut off his head.
Yeah.
You know? Be a fucking Neanderthal from. Yeah, oh, that's another thing. Donna's obsessed with Neanderthals because she read about, I think it was like the Smithsonian or something.
Oh,
So
right.
every time we play Primal, she goes, that's a Neanderthal over there. That's scary. Because back then they can't, and she gives me all these details. I'm just sitting there like, I'm trying to play the fucking game, alright? I'm just trying to play the game. Oh, like I keep telling her, the main female character, I keep going, that's you, Donna. She goes, but I'm not dark skinned. I go, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, did you see the Oscar speech by Chris Rock?
No, I didn't.
I did last night, and I thought it was actually pretty good. A lot of people were pissed with it.
Really?
Because he was talking about racism in Hollywood.
About the racism, yeah.
And he was saying about how, you know, you don't have this year. Apparently, I don't know if it's true because I only saw the beginning. If anyone watched the Oscars, let me know. Apparently, he said there was no black nominees. They were his work.
No, yeah, no, there were no black nominees, and the same happened in the Brits this year. We had a similar thing in the Brit Awards because a lot of black musicians were not being recognised. So, but yeah, no, the Oscars it was a complete whitewash.
Well, apparently he. Oh, that's pretty good. Whitewash. I like that. That's really on foot. But yeah, he was going about racism. It was like 8 minutes, and he said about Jada, you know, Will Smith's wife.
Oh yeah, because Will Smith's on the fucking Academy.
And he said about how she was upset, she was not going there because she didn't agree with it and stuff. And he said something about how she wasn't even invited, right? So he was that part of it. But it's funny because it's one of those things where I think myself, maybe it just wasn't that year. Because if Denzel Washington had been in a great film, he would have been nominated, surely.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, I mean, you know, I just thought it was an interesting speech. It's one of the speeches I recommend people listen to because it was kind of interesting, you know?
Yeah.
It's not something I'd go into great details about because it could end up making me sound worse because you can say things like that. But he said
been there, done that. Yeah.
He did say interesting, but it wasn't about racism. He said about sexism.
Yeah.
And he said in it about, and they can't ask a woman what she's wearing because that's sexual harassment.
Yeah.
Right? And he said, but if George Floyd came in here with a dinosaur stuck up his ass and a green lime jacket, could be going, what are you wearing? He said, what's the difference? He said, not everything has to be sexist. Right? Yeah. And I felt like his speech was really well done.
Yeah.
You know, but you had all these comments, racist. Oh, we didn't tune into Oscars to see him say this. We wanted to see Phil win.
Yeah,
but I was like, this is great. I enjoyed it.
I think as well, people think Chris Rock, they just think he's just going to be this loudmouth. But if something intelligent's coming out of his mouth, then people don't get it. You know, it's like.
I tell you, he's looking old though.
Oh, really?
I watched it, mate. I actually watched it. Nice. Oh, yeah, he said he was going to watch it. Mel just done
a little bit.
Episode 1.
What was that? Sorry.
He just finished episode 1 of my show.
Oh, okay.
Which I thought was bad because it was only an hour long.
Yeah.
I highly don't recommend buying it until it goes down.
I'm certainly not going to pay £12 for it. But...
Oh, I did, and I'm regretting it ever since. And I paid
When I think that I paid £15 for like a season or something of the original, you know, it's just like
ridiculous when you think they're only an hour long. But because actually, I think I actually did a stream of it because it's on Facebook.
Yeah.
Just so people know.
Yeah.
Chris Rock did a good job as host. Yeah, I thought he did. Apparently, Silver is fighting Bisping again. Really? Oh, Anderson Silva versus Bisping seems to be. Because that happened, didn't it? That happened on the weekend. And apparently, Anderson Silva versus Bisping was UFC.
Right.
And apparently they went against him. Apparently Anderson Silva knocked him out in one of the rounds at the end, and the thing went. I haven't seen the match yet. I've just read up on like forums and stuff, and from what Alex told me. And apparently they reckon he got conned out of it because Brisbane won when he shouldn't have won. Apparently, but I can't comment because I watched the match. Otherwise, I could say.
Yeah.
But it seems to be rematches after rematches for Anderson Silva lately, and I'm getting sick and tired of it. The guy should just retire. If I was a massive champion for 8 years, and then I lost my belt, or 6 years, I would just retire.
Yeah, exactly. Excuse me.
Because all he seems to be getting there is losses practically.
Right. Yeah. Why continue then?
Because people can't think it. It'd be like if you became the #1 archer in the world, right? And you were known for being great and you made big money off it. You wouldn't be able to just hang it up and retire, would you? Because you'd be like, this is one thing I'm really good at and I don't want to let it go. Like Phil Taylor.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. It's the name, isn't it? It's the brand. Yeah. It's just...
Well, it's like Phil Taylor on the darts. The guy's weakening, his wrists are damaged from where he's been doing this for so long. And he doesn't always win, but he doesn't want to quit because it's something he loves more than anything. So,
exactly.
What's the comments? Will Smith will be good as dead set. I think it means dead shot.
Yeah.
Dead set. He's dead set on being dead shot. There you go. Oh, okay. He did put it dead shot. What do you think of that then? Do you think it's going to be good as Deadshot?
I don't know. From the trailers, it looks good. I am curious to see him as Deadshot. I don't know. I have mixed feelings about it. I'm looking. I don't doubt for a second that Will Smith's a competent actor. So I'm interested to see what he does with it. I think really it all depends on the scripts for the. I don't think it should all come down to just Will Smith. I think it's an ensemble piece. So I think we have to look at how Deadshot fits in with within the rest of the group, kind of thing. So if the script flows properly and stuff, then it won't necessarily entirely. I don't like it when people like when Ben Affleck got announced for Batman, everybody was immediately making criticisms and drawing correlation with Daredevil, and it was like, yeah, but you can't. There are so many different aspects that make a film. You can't blame one person, if you know what I mean. So,
well, I think the two people that they're going to be focused on really is Harley Quinn and Joker more than anything in the whole film.
Yeah, I don't think Deadshot will get much attention, to be honest.
I think that's what people are waiting for the most, because people want to see how they interact in live action.
Yeah.
And what happens. And I don't know, I'm very mixed about the film. I mean, the trailer to me looks good.
Yeah.
And I believe they could make more. But the question is, it's not like Will Smith going to want to be in 3 movies.
Yeah, mind you, we did Men in Black, so.
But you got to remember, the first one was earlier in his career.
Yeah.
Before it became into more serious stuff. So, you don't know,
Isn't there a new Bad Boys coming out at the moment?
Yeah, Bad Boys 3.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that because the second one was awful.
Not a believer.
I always loved the first one. I don't know why. I really like it. I think it's because it's got that angry guy in it who's in Kiss of the Dragon.
Oh, yeah.
I never know his name, but he goes, Johnny, want to play? And all this. He gets really angry. I love that guy.
Yeah. Oh, shit. I know he's not. I can't think of it off the top of my head, but yeah.
There you go. And there's a bit where he goes, what have you done to me at the end of Kiss of the Dragon? And he goes, you're going to die. And he goes, you can kiss my ass. It's just brilliant. I love it. It's brilliant. Oh, dear. Joker won't be the main villain.
No, but
I don't know.
Jared Leto's portrayal will be the main, especially because of obviously, my mind's gone blank.
So I don't even Joker may not be the main villain, but I think he's the main interest.
Yeah.
And I think it's because, especially when you see where he is in the trailers, people are like, oh, that looks incredible because of that. Right? And there's one thing I've learned about Jared Leto lately. He's one hell of an actor, and he's come a long way.
Yeah, he's come a long way. Yeah.
Because I remember those movies in things like Fight Club, and you were like, yeah, this guy's not that great. Then you watch things like Dallas Buyers Club, and you watch things like this, and I'm like, wow, it really transforms.
Yeah.
You know. So, and I think Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn is going to be something very interesting as well, because it's the first actual portrayal from an actress being her.
Yeah.
So I think this is going to be something for really could be the start of the character being in films more.
Could be a lot of gymnasts. Yeah.
And I think the Joker Harley Quinn relationship is what people will want to see in that movie.
Yeah.
All the other characters, to me, as good as they all are individually, they're great. They're filler.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, Deadshot is a character I like a lot. When I saw Will Smith was playing him, I was a bit shocked.
Yeah.
You know, and I like some of the others, but I just think it'd be interesting to say.
I just get frustrated though, where they get these big name actors to play characters that are wearing masks, because then they could stick anybody under that mask. There's no, like, you know, you can't say that it's Will Smith. It's like, yeah.
Well, half the time.
Oh yeah, I'm just saying, not always though.
After if you've got a mask on, all right, they can just get voices from you put over that person who's in the mask.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, half the time you're not even on the set; it's someone else, but
yeah,
they get your voice, which I think's a bit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't like. You get a big name like Will Smith to draw the people in, and then his character's wearing a mask, and it couldn't just be Will Smith's voiceover, you know.
I do
the acrobatics or whatever, you know.
I do feel like a PG-13 rating's a bit low.
Yeah, I mean, I could have imagined, you know, from the trailers and that, I imagine it more like, you know, like Chainsaw Lollipop or something, where it had that quirky feel, but there was like, you know, like kind of Reservoir Dogs, where they're like, hey, you're this, that, and the other, bang, you know, like real violence, you know.
What is some
violence?
What is something? Marvel have decided they want to do some more R-rated Marvel movies. Right, basically 18, whatever it is, you know, in England.
Yeah.
15, 18, whatever.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm out of the loop. I apologise. And I have
been there too long, bloody yank.
I have. Exactly. Right. How I used to know all the, you know, but anyway, I know someone correct me in the thing anyway. Right. But my thing with that is the first two Wolverine films were PG-13s, right?
Yeah.
Well, the new one they want to make R-rated. It's all about the poor kids that can't see it.
Yeah, exactly. You're making something with superheroes in. It's like kids are going to go see it. So
the Joker might be making a cameo in Batman vs Superman. I know there should be, but Batman's supposed to make a cameo in this movie as well. So.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's supposed to chase Joker at some scene or something. Apparently. I think I actually saw it on IMDb under the characters.
Oh, right. Yeah.
I could be wrong, but I think I'm not. But yeah, apparently I want to make more R-rated films, which I think would be brilliant. You know, because I'd like to see, you know, superhero sex scenes and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, I'd like to see Wolverine get on with like Deadpool or something. You know what I mean? I want to see shit. You know, I want to see interesting stuff. And yes, they're both guys. I didn't mean to say guys. I meant to say a woman as well. But like Deadpool, I'd like to see him dating Rogue or something.
Right.
Like he did in the comics. You know what I mean? And break up with him and them argue and, you know, him have to save her and stuff. You know, it's interesting because I'd just like to see, you know, more stuff like it would. Like Deadpool, to me, is supposed to be R-rated because there is a lot of violence in it.
Yeah.
You know, Wolverine, I'd like to see R-rated because I'd like to see the blood spat when he slices people. You know?
Yeah.
I don't like it when you don't see nothing.
No, exactly. Yeah.
You know, so, you know, it'd be interesting to say. I mean, what's your view on it?
No, I completely agree. I mean, sometimes it's power of suggestion, like regarding the violence and that, but but yeah, I wish they did have more. Like, it's one thing that I've like picked up on is just the lack sometimes of like connection.
Yeah.
Between characters. I mean, sometimes you feel that camaraderie and stuff, but even like you say regarding relationships, I mean, look how stunted like Hawkeye and uh, Black Widow was. That kind of. I mean, that wasn't a relationship, but it was like completely, and how ham-fisted in a way, like Hulk and Black Widow and stuff like that. How badly that was received as. I feel like relationships in these superhero movies, they really like nobody's ever like. The impression always given is that if you fight for justice and that, you're never gonna get any luck.
What about Black Widow is with Hawkeye. She's then
Yeah.
with Captain America in Winter Soldier, and then
Yeah.
she's after Hulk. She's the Avengers whore, isn't she? I mean, come on. And the next one, she's going to be with Iron Man, probably, or Thor. Yeah, I'd like to see him give her a hammering. You know what I mean? That'd be
Scarlett
great, actually.
Johansson gets hammered. Just
But it's ridiculous.
I mean, I know like relationships can't be the center of the story, but I just feel like there is a lacking hollowness where there's sometimes just I don't feel like even not just romantically, but even sometimes friendship wise, I feel there's something missing when it comes to the interlock, like the part, working together kind of thing.
Well,
It's all just we've got to do it and that's it.
Well, it's like Thor's relationship with Natalie Portman in the films. They never
Yeah.
seem like they're totally in one. They just seem like it seems like teenage angst all the time. I want to
Never
see.
out their windows looking out at where they could
Yeah.
be.
And like at the end of 4-1, when he's looking down, he's like, and she's like, and you're like, I don't want to see this. I want to see him shoot down, lift her up, go up in the sky, her then suffocate because she can't breathe, sadly. Right? And then him have his fun with her. Can't we have something like that or even where it goes to them and then shows the picture on the wall like it used to?
Yeah.
So we understand that they're actually in a relationship.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, we've got lots of comments here. Deadpool is the best comic book movie ever. Deadpool has brought the other $8 comic book films back. Put the hammer down. Be back soon, guys. Oh, that's Donna. I'm guessing she's going for a milkshake.
No, I don't think they have the milkshake now, but take care, Donna. See you soon.
Gay superhero movies. LOL, that was fun, actually. Yeah, because today's no milkshake day, isn't it?
I don't know if they do that anymore. I could be wrong. I don't know.
Anyway, we'll find out next time on. We're gonna go and buy milkshakes. But yeah, I mean, it's interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, when you think about it, I'd like to see more stuff. Like, I wonder what they do with Black Widow anyway, because people want her to have her own film.
Yeah.
But to me, the character isn't all that. Other than the super athleticness and getting around with all the guys on the Avengers, it's like, what the hell's going on? I don't see anything special about it. Oh, and being able to change appearance.
Yeah.
Captain America 2, one of the worst movies I've ever seen. Oh, Bucky's dead. His dad's at number one. Remember, his dad, he fell out the train. He's gone.
He's not. He may actually be alive.
And then at number 2, here I am. It's me, Bucky. And then
we didn't totally see that coming.
and in the next one, he helps him, and you're like, oh. That's the one thing I don't like about comic book movies. Most of the time, no one's going to die.
Yeah, exactly.
Red Skull, for instance. Red Skull, he got sucked up by that energy thing. He's not dead. He's probably either stuck in, in his place.
Yeah.
Or he's probably in some hell thing where he'll come back. Now, because we got to think comics. I've read most of. I would if I said I read most of the Captain America comics, that'd be a lie. I ain't read that on my one. But the ones I've read, you know, they don't die. They come back. Look at Joker. Joker comes back,
Like,
and
yeah.
and anyone in their right mind, supervillain or hero, would kill them.
This is my main problem with comics, though, is the fact that deaths have, you know, no real gravitas, because you know that, you know, the popularity of the character will force that character to be, you know, the story to either be rewritten, you know, or some twists that'll bring the character back or something like that. Or some alternate universe, they always come back. And what I hate about that is there's no reason why for you to care. Everybody's like, oh, it's shocking. And I'm like, well, no, because you know they're going to come back to life.
Well,
what's the point of grieving a character if it's going to come back?
A good example is one of Robin's. I can never remember the guy's name.
Oh, is it Jason Todd?
I think Jason Todd, yeah.
Yeah,
the one who dies. Am I?
Yeah, the one who gets blown up.
He dies, then he comes back as the Red Hood.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Then he dies again. Then it turns out for a Joker and brainwashed him into being like a little Joker.
Yeah.
Right? Then Batman has to save him. And then I think he dies again. Right? And then he gets reborn. And you're like, all right, if I had all this luck in real reality, I'd be fucking living forever, wouldn't I?
Yeah, exactly.
You know, I just get annoyed with that stuff because I'm like, really? And Batman's, I'm not going to hurt anybody. Right?
Yeah.
I beat them up, but I'm not going to do anything bad to them. Right? Like Joker, technically, he never killed Joker in the first Batman film.
Yeah.
Joker kind of killed himself.
Mm.
You know, it just annoys me. You know,
yeah,
just.
The funniest thing for me regarding the Jason Todd thing is I just recently found out that was actually a vote thing where fans were asked to vote what they wanted to happen to Jason. Like they had the story and then they got them to vote on what the ending would be, kind of thing, whether he lived or died. And apparently it was a close vote, but the majority voted for him to die. So they killed him off. But like you say, then they brought him back as a Red Hood. And it's like, but hang on, we voted for him to die. What is the point of them bringing him back again?
One of the things that annoys me is, you know, have something concrete. You know, like Oracle, Batgirl, she ended up in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
Right? And she ended up staying in a wheelchair. And I like that because it's a permanent problem that happened to her because she was Batgirl.
Yeah.
You know, I like that. And I like that she ended up helping in different ways.
Yeah.
You know? And I like that they kept there. But I hate when they do this stuff because it just feels to me like, oh, well, we can change it any moment.
Yeah, but look, they recently had the redo, didn't they? They went back to scratch and like redid a lot of the stories of main characters, kind of things. So,
well, I said to Donna, I said I'd love to pick up Batman comics, you know, read them.
Yeah.
But there's got to be thousands now.
Yeah, exactly. And there's so many different.
I mean, when I was in the comic store, it was like 18 or 20 different versions.
Mm.
There was Arkham Knight versions based on the video game.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Then
one of those came in the arcade block.
Then there's Batman 66. Then there's Batman meets Man from U.N.C.L.E. Then there's Batman and Robin, Batman and Joker, Batman and Batgirl, Batgirl, Robin, Joker, Harley Quinn. You know, they've all got their own comics, and you're just like, oh my word.
I remember at Comic-Con, you're just going through and you're like, you know, like you're asked for something and they're like, oh, we got it, but we weren't able to bring it because we have to bring what most people want. And you then go through what they've got. And like you say, it's predominantly Batman and Superman comics. It's like, you know, not much variety from that.
I never understood Superman.
Yeah.
I mean, I like it, but I don't. It's like everybody knows he's got kryptonite's his weakness, so why don't they just use that against him? Lex Luthor does, but now and again, I'm off to watch Walking Dead. Be back later. Okay, Ashley, take care.
So yeah,
Enjoy the episode. I
can record it.
Ooh.
I've got mine recording.
See, smart.
Better be. Yeah.
You know what'd be great now is if you said that and it wasn't recording. You went no.
No, I just checked it is.
Oh, yeah. I personally think that lost track.
We were talking about the change in the yeah.
I think see Superman. It's like,
You're not into Superman.
It's like, why don't they just bring in the kryptonite? Why don't they just all do him in?
I love it when they're like, it's rare, but then you see people like Lex Luthor with these hidden vaults with all these, kryptonite integrated weapons, and he's like, I'm keeping this for some. I'm just like,
do you know what always gets me with Lex Luthor? It's one of the most powerful villains. Him and Joker, two of the most powerful villains, right? And I do say, yet they're both human.
Yeah.
They've got no special abilities.
No, yeah, exactly.
They're actually just human.
Yeah.
Right? And they're the two thingy things in Batman and Superman. And it's just ridiculous. Because when you think Superman could just... I think there's actually a comic where Superman actually kills Joker where he sticks his hand through him.
Oh, right, yeah.
He punches straight through Joker and kills him.
Yeah.
Never read it, but I remember seeing it.
Just seeing it, yeah.
But it makes me Lex Luthor, like when he becomes president and stuff, it's just like, yeah, okay. So this guy who's a psychotic loony is going to become a president of the United States. Oh, Ashley said, ouch, Tash.
I was joking.
She wasn't joking. But she's upset now. It's quiet. No, it's not. I don't know because there's no comment. But could mean anything. But I just get annoyed with that stuff because it irritates me. It's the same with movies. I don't want movies to be different to what they should be. I don't want a PG-13 movie of something that should be R-rated.
Yeah. Exactly.
I don't want PG-13 horror films.
No.
That new one, The Boy. I'm looking forward to seeing that even though it's PG-13.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I want to watch that.
I get the impression that's going to be something like The Others, where it's more suspense, more than graphic gore. Okay.
I like this. I like the synopsis. When a nanny goes to a home to look people's kids, she's shocked to find out that it's actually a dummy. I just want to see if she throws it in the air and talks to it and stuff. And goes, that'd be brilliant.
I don't know if she throws it in the air and calls it Glenn or something. That'd be brilliant.
that would be awesome if its name was Glenn, wouldn't it? Oh, how long is it before the end of this season of Walking Dead? How many more episodes?
I don't know. There can only be like another 4, 5, I think.
Ooh. I reckon that it's going to end with a twist.
Yeah.
I think
it don't end with a cliffhanger like the fucking X-Files.
That ending sounded ridiculous.
Was.
Beam me up, Scotty, because I'm the chosen one.
Some people are like, it's amazing, and I'm just like, yeah, whatever. Anyway, you reckon it's gonna Walking Dead is gonna end with a twist?
I reckon it's gonna end with a twist because they've still got to introduce Negan yet, haven't they?
Yeah, exactly.
So I reckon he's gonna come in near the end and just butcher it, boy.
See, there's something I wanted to ask your thoughts on, and I can't because it's spoilers. So
what is it?
No, because it's spoilers.
Hey, what? Spoilers of what?
Walking Dead. So.
Oh, you'll have to ask me after then.
Yeah, I'll ask another time.
It's annoying when that happens, isn't it?
Yeah, I know, right? It's like, yeah, we just can't spoiler it yet. We got Arrow, Flash, and Legends of the Tomorrow starting like tomorrow now for next 3 nights. It's going to be DC horrific, you know.
Listen to this synopsis of this film, Human Base, right?
Right.
I got this film, and this is the reason why. Paul Nash stars as a mercenary who double crosses his partner girlfriend Miko and gets shot for his troubles. Right?
Okay.
It says failing, but it's falling unconscious. He is taken in by a wealthy doctor who has two beautiful daughters. He recuperates it slowly, and what the fuck? The print is so small.
I know, right?
And in the meantime, he is seduced by daughters and apparently haunted by the ghost of their mother. That's how it's written. That's not me reading or what.
Yeah.
Strange things are going on at the house, and if he is going to survive the night, he'll have to escape the house, right?
Yeah.
Right, and this is what it looks like. This is what the cover. Look at this. This is what the picture of the thing looks like. Look at that. Is that a peg?
What the fuck?
Right. And the actual cover of the movie is that.
Oh, okay.
Right.
That's minimalistic.
Pretty creepy, eh? And the blue eyes of the brown doll, which was one underneath, says, an ex-convict troubled by dreams that he strangles women is hired as the caretaker on an estate owned by three very strange sisters. Soon after his arrival, a serial killer begins slaughtering blonde, blue-eyed women, leaving their eyeballs in a bowl of water.
As you do.
I love that first line. An ex-convict troubled by dreams that he strangles women. I love that.
Everybody's got to get a hobby.
And look, this is the cover of that one. So,
oh dear.
I like everything.
Okay. You turned into Beast from Beauty and the Beast. What should I do?
And that's the cover, the actual DVD cover of it. Right. These, I love it.
Body.
These both star Paul Nash, you know.
Yeah.
Who was a Spanish director and actor. But yeah, I picked that up, and I read the back. I was like, yeah, got to read this out on the chat. So if you just read my first two lines, it would be Paul Nash stars as mercenary who double crosses his partner girlfriend Mika and gets shot for his troubles. And then the next one is the next convict troubled by dreams that he strangles women. It's hired as the caretaker. Imagine that, a caretaker for three beautiful women.
Yeah.
Only in Spain. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
The Spanish title for Human Base is El Carnaval de las Bestias. And the Spanish title for Blue Eyes of the Brown Doll is Los Ojos Azules de la Muñeca Rota. I'm sure I said that wrong, but
I was actually genuinely surprised by the amount of Naruto stuff that was at Comic-Con.
You were?
Well, no, because like you see anime stuff there. Like it's right. It's only because that movie. I know it's not anime, but it made me think of like those strange anime movies. When you said about only in Spain, it just led me to anime. Sorry, so that's why I changed the subject to Naruto.
No, that's all right. I just can't wait till Donna. But I said about next convict dreams of strangling women, and Tash mentioned Naruto, and I'm gonna say to her, Naruto. I can't wait to see Naruto strangle. So okay, so there was lots of stuff there, was there? Because I'm sure Donna and me would love to see that.
I mean, there's a lot of like anime stalls anyway. You see those, but even on like the general like merchandise stores, I was noticing a lot of like Naruto, like proper figures and like like other memorabilia. So I just noticed a lot more of it than maybe I'm more aware of it, but there was a lot more than say like other anime. I mean, obviously you had your Totoros everywhere and everything, but I really noticed a load of Naruto. I was just like, I was genuinely surprised.
Was there a guy there with a beard, a moustache, and freaky long hair running an anime store who stares at you like this?
I don't know.
Because he always does that, and it's like,
Oh, really?
Well,
I tend to walk straight past the anime stalls. So I don't, there
you
was an
need to
awesome guy there though doing, and I'm really gutted because, like I say, because now I've lost my photos, I haven't got his details. But there was this
Hey, hold on a
no,
minute.
not like that, not like that. He does this pixel art where he did all the like classic 8-bit cartoons, but they were like these plastic, like you could use them as either coasters or you could put magnets on the back and stick them on the wall
Nice.
and stuff like that. And I really wanted them, but they were like £5 each one and stuff. And he said I could like he said he had business cards, but he only had one left, so he was asking people to take pictures of it so that they could get in contact with him and stuff. So I took a picture, and of course now my fucking phone's gone. So but they were really cool. So
Hey, yo, take a picture of my card.
yeah.
That's weird. But
It's so funny because I was talking to that guy about stuff, and all of a sudden his hand rested on my shoulder,
hey.
and I'm like, and then this like crew member who he had the day off, so he'd gone in cosplay, and he was just saying hi to me. And it was so weird. It was just like the crew members, they're off having their day off, they see me and come over and chat to me. So
Hey. Well, the story that you don't tell is the party in the hotel room after, eh? It was called the Let's All Get to Know Each Other a Little Bit More.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know, I was just surprised to see Naruto so much because I think the funniest thing for me though was seeing they had a lot of Toothless, How to Train Your Dragon, like hoodies, like these hoodies where you put the hood up and it had like the eyes and ears on and stuff like that, and I was looking because I wanted to get one for Donna, but they were quite expensive. But it was just amazing because I was surprised because How to Train Your Dragon is not a big thing, like at the moment, kind of thing. I'm not saying it's like not decent. I just mean like in the grand scheme of so many movies and so many things that they could make costumes for, like do merchandise for. I was just surprised how much of it was there. Kind of, I didn't find any X-Files at all. And trust me, I looked.
I have to tell you why, because X-Files isn't that important at the minute. Well, X-Files is
X-Files, which is on TV at the moment with a new series.
Let's say so. X-Files is under the radar because it's a fairly new show, right? And you know, I don't think anybody
actually watches it. It's going to take a while to get any attention.
When you think about it, it's had a lot of attention when you think about all the stuff that's come out. It's surprising that they haven't had anything, or even Metro stuff there.
That's what I'm saying. I was going round. I was hoping there are some these slideshow figures that I've always wanted to get, but they were always extortionately priced. So I was hoping to maybe come across a stall that had them and was selling them cheap. But they had like the Buffy ones and stuff like that, but no X-Files. I was genuinely surprised and gutted because I was hoping for something either new or old. Even on the lanyard stall, they had all these different shows, no X-Files. So I was just genuinely surprised because it's obviously current at the moment with the new series. So it's just like,
you know,
I think I've seen more at previous events than what was at this one. You know,
it's weird because it's weird. It's weird though because it probably saved you a lot of money in the long run.
Oh God, yeah. I mean, I bought shit as it was. So I spent more. I didn't even have enough money to get everything I wanted. So
whenever I've gone to Comic Con, I remember the first time it was all pictures, and the second time I was like, oh, I'll get this, I'll get that, I'll get this, and by the time you realise it, you spent so much money.
Oh, God, just £10 here, £7 there, you know, whatever.
So the good thing is, when I go with Donna next year, I'm hoping to go all 3 days actually.
Yeah.
I'm hoping to spend one day with my cousin.
It's 4 days now, so.
Is it 4 days?
Yeah.
Fuck's sake. Well, all 4 days then. I plan on going with my cousin.
I thought it would be like next week, but this year.
I plan to go with Donna. I plan to go with my bit on the side, you know. I plan my bit on the side. I plan to go with my stepdad.
Right.
On one day. I'll call my bit on the side because there's a joke about me and him being husband and wife. It's a long joke, and I probably shouldn't mention it actually. When I was younger, my mum got married, right?
Yeah.
And I talked to a woman online who was mental.
Right.
When I say mental, I mean I was in the picture of my mum.
Yeah.
My mum was all dressed out, makeup and that, you know, wearing a dress, her breast practically hanging out, you know those dresses, right? And she tells me that that's me in the wedding dress, Mamie and Kevin. Right? Even though I'm standing right next to her. Right? So ever since I've said to my stepdad, I've said, "Oh, we're husband and wife, right? You need to not divorce me from my mum and stuff. You know, it's a joke." So
Right. Yeah.
it's one of those jokes that's kind of lasted nearly 10 years. Right?
Okay.
So whenever I'm around him, I always go like, if I say if Donna's in the room with me in England, I go, "Oh, there she is, my beautiful wife, I've got all the Kevin." You know what I mean? And stuff like that. It's one of those jokes. So I always put my bit on the side because it's kind of a joke, you know?
Okay.
So me and him will probably be going.
Yeah.
And
I thought you were making a joke about me or something.
oh no. If I said that about you, I'd be in serious trouble. Right?
I know, right? Yeah.
And hopefully one of those days I get to see you there as well.
Yeah.
You know?
Maybe. Yeah.
I'll see you there. If you're there, I'll see you because come on, if I'm there 3 days,
You
I ain't
didn't
gonna miss
see
you.
me last time.
Yeah, but that's because you were hiding.
I was hiding in the photo shoot section.
There you go. You were hiding the whole time. If I'd have just looked up the photo times, I'd have found you.
Well, if you weren't FaceTiming with James and looking at DVDs, you would have spotted me.
Well, you know, I looked around for you for like 2 hours and couldn't find you, so I went, fuck it, I'll do what I know best and look for movies. Looking for you, I ended up getting like 15 bloody ammo Blu-rays. So that was one good thing. But what I'm saying is, over one of those days, I'll get to see you as well, and I'm sure it'll probably be when I'm with Donna, probably anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Because my cousin will probably be more impatient.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, okay, I'll let you just stand here then while I go and do what I want to do, all right? All right, calm down, all right? You know, and you know what? You might even see Ashley there because he wants to go and all. Oh, and Gaz wants to go.
Oh yeah.
Hey, I can make my own crew, can't I? Do like take bits out of Wet Movie One and that, you know, Brenda Mitchell. Have the hunker YouTube crew. There we go. Yeah, that'd actually be quite awkward, I think, if I kept doing that in the videos.
Oh dear. Yeah, anyway. Just.
Anyway, going back to serious stuff now. Yeah, so that's what my plan is probably.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that because I know it's going to blow her mind.
Yeah.
She's going to be like, oh. But she does that. We'll go somewhere. She'll be like,
yeah.
And I always have to go like this.
Quiet though. It was amazing how quiet it was on Saturday. For a Saturday, especially because it was a much smaller event. There weren't many people going.
Yeah.
Guests wise, certainly not any big names. So it was. I mean, it got packed, you know, like lunchtime. But other than that, it was amazingly quiet. It was quite refreshing. It wasn't as hot and bothered, if you know what I mean. So.
See, that's good because Donna doesn't like busyness.
Yes, but that was a spring event. I know what's coming for the summer, and considering how much I struggled for that, I'm dreading the summer. Well,
the good thing with Donna is this. I can say to her, you know what, we need to get there by about 8, all right? And she'll be up at like 5 in the morning. Right? Yeah. She'll get me up and we'll be there. My cousin on the other end is like, I'm not going to at least 11. And you're like, well, you won't get in there.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, I will. And I'm like, you won't, because last year that's what happened.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'll always go with Donna early in the morning and get in there before things. So if I end up missing the other days because of people, at least I've been in that day.
Yeah. I always like to get in, especially the summer one, you know, like before the doors open so that you're in the queue kind of thing.
Because he got in this time. He got in early this time.
Oh, did? Yeah.
It was because I was there, but he couldn't be bothered.
Yeah.
You know, should hear the plans for Mum and that all that for when they meet Dom. Let's all go play mini golf together.
Oh,
We can
dear.
start double dating. Oh, we can go and have meals
But
together.
you can't wait.
I'm like, sod off. You know what I mean? I'm like, no. You know? And in all honesty, it'd be nice to do that stuff. But it's in a minute, I'm just like, yeah, I'll think about that when the time comes.
Yeah.
You know, at the minute, I've got more important things to worry about.
You got exactly.
Like,
No point thinking ahead to little mini golf when you're trying to get other shit sorted.
so you platted this game, right?
Yes.
And when you had to get the collectibles, was it that hard getting the collectibles?
Not really. There were a couple that were a bit finicky, but otherwise it was all pretty easy going. So.
Did you look at a guide, or did you just pick them up all the way through?
For the most part, like I say, for the most part, I got them all. There was just two that I struggled. I think two that I really struggled. Like I couldn't figure out how to get to them or where they were,
Yeah.
so I looked them up. So
that's it. Does it carry over into another game?
No.
Okay. So you got to be careful now.
Yeah.
All right.
And when make sure if you're trying to get the friends can be difficult. The friends are the ones that you can easily miss. Make sure you answer. All I will say is make sure you answer the ringing phone when you see it.
Okay.
You can't miss it, but make sure you answer it, because if you're trying to get the friends, that's a friend. You have to answer the phone to get this friend.
Oh, okay.
So that's easily missable. So that's
okay.
You'll probably look up a guide anyway for the friends, and you'll see what I mean. But you know,
the thing is, I like playing games like this because I feel like I can have fun with it. You know.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I never got to complete the PC version because I couldn't do the boss fight.
Oh.
On a controller, I'll be able to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm gonna have to call time. Malcolm. Sorry.
All right. Well, let's see. Okay. Well, there's no comments anyway, so that's good. Okay.
Sorry.
Oh, that's all right. Well, you know.
I tried. Sorry.
Oh, the camera's gone down.
The
camera's gone
oh,
down.
Shit. It's the fucking cat. It's looking at my beard.
Yeah, it's looking down at you.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Hello, Shadow.
You know, look how young she looks. So you know the best part about that, didn't you? The camera moved down to your boobs here. Now you're showing your pussy. So that's the best part.
I hope you're comfortable.
Ah.
So then Mulder gets jealous.
You want some of the action too. Well, do you wanna start?
Thank you so much, as always, to Malcolm for an awesome chat. I am really sorry to you, Malcolm, and to everybody that I'm not able to continue for longer. But like I say, it's been a rough week, and I'm just, I'm absolutely exhausted. So I really need to crash. I've got a pounding headache and that. So, but hopefully we'll be back to normal next week. But no, thank you so much, as always, to Malcolm. Please check out his channel. To everybody that comments afterwards, Hannah Mac, thank you so much for watching. If you see this, thank you for commenting. I was going to comment on the last week's video, but I just haven't had chance. But hello. And please, anybody who comments after the fact, please do, because then we can answer questions and bring them forward to the next chat or whatever, so but thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to next week.
Okay guys, thanks for watching. Thank you for Tash for being here, even though she hasn't been in the best mood or place. She's been, she's been tired and stuff. But thank you for being here anyway. Yeah. Short and sweet,
Yeah.
but good. And I'd like to thank everybody for watching. You all know who you are.
Yeah.
You've watched. And thanks to you again, Anna Mac. And I hope you had a good week, as well as everybody else.
Yes.
And we'll be back next week, same time, same channel. I'll fuck that up. Same channel. It doesn't matter. Anyway, guys, take care, guys, and have a lovely week. And see you soon. Bye for now.
Bye.